Chefs keep asking us, how do you sharpen the Spartan Ghost Series knife? It's the sharpest knife we've ever made, and one of the most durable. But on top of that, it's much easier to resharpen than it looks. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it in less than 3 minutes, and I'm going to show you a few things to avoid. First things first, every knife needs to be sharpened. Every single professional cook knows this. We're not saying you'll never have to do it, but because of the steel, powdered S35EN, sharpening the Spartan Ghost Series is an occasional need, rather than a frequent one. So let's dive in. You can use a Whetstone, but you can also use a pull-through sharpener. A Whetstone is best, but some people prefer the convenience of a pull-through. But there are a few things to avoid at all costs. We'll get to those in a sec. Diamond or ceramic whetstones are ideal. A diamond stone is great for removing material fast to create a new edge, while ceramic is perfect for refining your existing edge. Traditional corundum whetstones can be a little too aggressive on a high-carbon steel knife like this, and you want to avoid scratching the diamond-like coating. In truth, you could go for a long time just giving this the occasional touch-up with a fine grit ceramic stone, and it'll cut like day one. If your edge does need restoration, start with a coarse diamond stone between 300 and 600 grit. Then, refine with ceramic stone of 1000 grit or over for a razor-sharp, polished finish. When sharpening, keep the blade between 9 and 11 degrees. That's a much finer edge than most knives, but it's this angle that lets the blade cut like this. Don't worry about the blade becoming brittle. We chose this steel because it can take a scalpel-fine edge. Use light, controlled strokes. No need for a lot of pressure. Just let the surface do the work. For bonus points, finish with a leather strop with a polishing compound, or ceramic honing rod to make sure your edge is straight as an arrow. Now let's talk pull-through sharpeners, and what you need to know before using one. This is Dalstrong's Hornet Series water-based sharpener. It's not an upsell, but it is an important FYI. That water-driven sharpeners like this are much better for your knives because they wash away steel particles that collect in the sharpening slots. These particles cause uneven sharpening, can scratch your blade, and many of them remove far too much metal, leading to a weaker edge. If you're going to use one that's not water-based, make sure to only use the finest grind with the lightest pressure to refine your edge, and make sure it's as clean as possible beforehand. This way, your knife will be as good as new, without the risk. So if you're worried about investing in one of the sharpest knives you could ever own, worry no more. It cuts like a laser, holds its edge for longer, and sharpens in a flash. Extreme performance without the extreme maintenance. That's the Spartan Ghost Series from Dalstrong.